In 1972, at the age of 16, Laura Pear became the first woman to represent Trinidad and Tobago at the Olympic Games. Today, we hear her journey to Munich. The journey to your goal begins with a dream and sometimes some good old home competition. And this was the case for first ever female Olympian, Laura Pear, which came in the form of a homemade 200-meter track near her Tunapuna Road Arima home. Coming from a large family of 10, Laura's brothers soon learned of her prowess on the track.
And they found it really hard to catch me. Well, what ended that all was that it had a time they gave me about 3 meters in front of them, and they were not able to catch me. So that ended, that part of the beginning. And as a matter of fact, it was the beginning of my career.
Her place was sealed on the 1972 Munich team with trials in the United States.
They took a number of us to the U.S. and we stayed there for a while, training, getting acclimated to the weather and whatever else that we had to get acclimated to at that point in time. But we had trials and many of us had to run in order to meet a qualifying time, and that I did.
And what was it like for a 16-year-old facing the starter's gun on the world's largest sporting stage?
First to begin, the stadium was huge. And once you walk out to the track, it was a aha moment. Laura, this you on stage right now. And facing the gun I was very nervous. Although I had the experience in traveling abroad and running against some of the top athletes. Nerve-wracking, I should say.
Adding her accomplishment as this country's first ever female Olympian did not sink in until long after.
But that did not dawn on me then. It's amazing because I just saw it as another event until I grew much older and mature. I should use that word, mature. Then I realized, oh wow, I accomplished that.
Like millions around the world, Laura will be keeping a close eye on the Tokyo Games to see some of the best athletes in the world perform for all to see. Kent Fuentes, TTT Sports.